I want to talk a little bit about the quality of energy called presence. Presence is something that doesn't get talked about enough. And it's also something that is kind of going away. I mean, the easiest example is people staring at their phones and not being present to their reality that they're physically in. But the idea of why presence is important that doesn't get talked about that often is that presence is a prerequisite for developing what, for lack of a better term, I would call your spiritual power. To the degree that you are present, you can have an impact on the energy of whatever's going on right now. You need to be present in order to be powerful, and you need to be present in order to be intuitive. In fact, you need to be really present in order to be intuitive, because not only do you need to be present to the subtle signals going on in your environment, but you also need to be present to the subtle signals going on internally, in your emotions, in your thoughts, in the pictures that flash in your mind. So, cultivating the ability to be present, it's not some grand goal to have. It is a prerequisite. It is a first step. Now, one thing that might be the best thing ever to cultivate presence is meditation. And so what is meditation besides being present to what is arising and not getting caught up in what is arising? So, for example, if I'm sitting in meditation and I'm releasing all of the thoughts that come up in my head, I'm also releasing the brilliant insights that come up in my head. I'm releasing the neurotic fears that come up in my head. I'm releasing all of it in order to sit in pure presence. But there are many things like Japanese calligraphy. There are a lot of martial arts. Anything that you do, playing music, just having a conversation, anything that you do, cultivating presence, the ability to be present and aware in the now, is fundamental. So resist thinking of it as some great thing, some big spiritual endeavor. I'm going to go develop presence and what. Yeah, great. Please do. But think of it as a prerequisite. Think of it as a launch pad to other things. And then you'll be opening up amazing new possibilities. If you look at presence as the goal, then you are not really experiencing the potential that presence has. But if you look at it as the prerequisite to magic, basically, then you will. So just think of that for a little while, and I'm going to do some other videos about presence and about what gets in the way. And so for now, just start thinking of the idea that presence is a prerequisite to spiritual power, and see where that takes you. Start noticing where you are not present, and I'll have more for you later. Thanks.